everyone, it's Eve here from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for stopping by today, and I hope you're all having a good day. And this is going to be a reading on Josephine Langford and Hero Fiennes-Tiffin that's been requested. And I believe these two have recently done their second film, and it hasn't been released yet, but I think it's called After We Collided. So I'm sure the fans will be looking forward to that. So that's a couple of films they've now done together, but I don't know a lot about these couple at all. Not really anything. But the thing is, I have done a previous video to this, so if you haven't seen it, it probably would be best to watch that first. So anyway, and just to say, please remember to subscribe to this channel to support it, and leave a comment if you wish to, and share and like. So I'm going to get on with the reading now. So Spirit, tell us about Josephine Langford and Hero Fiennes-Tiffin. Josephine Langford and Hero Fiennes-Tiffin. So Josephine and Hero, how are they doing? Are they still in contact? How are Josephine and Hero these days? So I'll give these cards a good shuffle. Josephine and Hero, are they on each other's minds? Do they see each other? Are they going to carry on in a relationship? Hero and Josephine. Hero and Josephine. Straighten these up. So let's see what we have firstly in the reading. All right, so we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here. So let's just hold those so we can see them. Yeah, that does look like Josephine and Hero as well on that one. So the messages that I'm getting with these two cards here are that these two have felt an unexplainable pull towards each other. They saw the potential was there to have something special, and the feelings were mutual. Plus I feel it all started as friendship, which then went to a stronger friendship with the potential for love. So yes, there is still a union between these two, you know, a romance that hasn't been going on for very long, but with this Two of Cups here, I can feel the energy of a love romance. So they do have some feelings for each other already. I can see them on a romantic holiday this year, so I think they're probably planning this at the moment. I feel these two connect quite deeply on an emotional level too, and they feel they are a good match for each other. I think they just got closer and closer over time, you know, because they've been working on 2 films together, so that's a lot of time together. So I think they have a deep affection for each other, and this has helped to form a strong connection and deep bond between them. I do feel for this love relationship, it will demand a lot from both of them to work on it over time, because they both live so far away from each other. Though I do feel Josephine will be very loyal to Hero, I think what will happen over time, if the romance does carry on, Hero would be the one to move to America to be closer to Josephine if it gets that far. But for now, I think they are having a caring and affectionate type of relationship. And with this Lover's card here in the reading, I do sense they have a lot of sexual chemistry between them, and they also have a mutual understanding of each other. And so they get on well some of the time, but not all of the time. So this romance will have to be worked at, well, like any relationship really. But I also sense that Josephine likes a man who can keep her on her toes and is less easy to please. And that's what she finds with Hero, and that's what attracted her to him. You know, she likes a bit of a challenge with a man. Plus, I think he likes her charm and good sense of humour. But this relationship could go either way over time, because if they do work at it, they could iron out any ups and downs, but they are quite young, and if they don't, it will just fizzle out. So it's up to them to keep the flame alight type of thing. So let's put that back and see what else we have in this reading. Next in the reading, we have the Two of Pentacles. So hopefully you can see that card. And because we also have this Two of Cups, try and hold these two together. And this is two twos. Each card is a two in the reading. It relates to Josephine and Hero will work closely together again, but like part of a partnership, not a large team. So, but this may be referring to what they've already done, because these are in the past position. So they've already done a second film. So that could be referring to that. And it's also that their romance is real at the moment. And it's not gone unnoticed by people they work with, though. They did want to keep this a secret, but, you know, that's hard. They don't want the paps and the media finding out, especially as it's early days. They don't know where it's going to go themselves yet. This also relates to them being patient as things develop between them. So I feel with this Two of Pentacles, they are trying to juggle many things in their lives, including their romance. As you can see, look, this guy is literally juggling these two coins here. And he's just about managing to keep them in the air. So they're just about managing to keep things afloat. So it's also about making a choice as to whether they are ready to make space in their life for this new relationship, so that it can thrive more, because they will have to adapt parts of their lives to make room for each other, especially as they live so far away from each other. And I see she is staying just temporarily with her family. So you know, and he's in England with his family now, as so many people are with their families at the moment. So they are kind of overcommitted to many other responsibilities and projects to do with work. And also Josephine's career has really taken off now. Of course, Hero, he's always busy working, and he's very ambitious still. Plus, because of the distance between them, it's hard for them to give their relationship the full attention they would like. There is a feeling that they have had to neglect it a little bit, because it's out of their hands with the world crisis and them being apart in different countries with their families. But I do see they are in regular contact, whether it's over phone or some sort of social media, but they're in contact. But I think a lot of couples are in this situation at the moment, and they, like many other couples who are apart, are doing their best to keep their romance going. And I see them making plans for the coming months when all this is over, and they can actually enjoy some more fun, normal times together. So they laugh and joke about that, I feel. And, you know, they talk about when they can go to restaurants, etc., and go out together when this is all over. Because I do feel they enjoy things like that together, and that sort of thing has brought them together, like enjoying his birthday party and things like that. And their families know that they have something. So at the moment they are just trying to find balance, and I feel he makes her feel more grounded, and she helps him to express his feelings more. I also think he likes pampering Josephine with gifts and not at the moment, but when they can, a good night out and things like that. So they have a really good time together, and she likes that. But they're both very strong-willed people, and this can lead to a power struggle and friction, you know, so that could happen as time goes on. So they're going to have to learn a bit of compromise if this goes on. So what else do we have in the reading? We have the Ace of Wands, and that is a lovely picture with the butterfly and the flowers. So let's put that where you can see it. So yeah, I feel this relates to once Josephine and Hero realised that they had this connection between them, things moved faster, like a bit of a whirlwind, after a long friendship, and their relationship became highly energetic and exciting. I feel they have strong chemistry and wanted to spend most of their time together after they had finished their filming, you know. So they've been getting to know each other better on a personal level and trying to grow this partnership, because in the beginning I feel like sparks were almost flying between these two, but now I think they are entering a new phase and it has enhanced their connection together. But they do say distance makes the heart grow stronger. So this distance they have at the moment is making a longing to spend some time together, and that's only natural, and it's helping their connection. So that's quite funny, where I think some people may have too much time together and are sort of holed up together at the moment, which makes some couples get on each other's nerves. So it's doing the opposite for them, so that's good. So this is like a new beginning for them in their relationship, and like a turnaround from previous challenges they've had. So it's been like turning over a new leaf, and they've been feeling the butterflies again, sort of feelings for each other. Because remember, normally these two are very hard-working people, and most of their focus is put into their acting and career, and they are both, you know, they're both doing very well career-wise. I mean, Hero has been famous and in some very big roles, and he made it when he was cast in Harry Potter, in fact. So, you know, he's been famous since he was a teenager. And Josephine's career is really going from strength to strength, I feel. So now they have this time to focus on their relationship though, and not, you know, it's not all focus on work. So it's just nice for them to do that, and see where they want this to go, type of thing. So there's also a spiritual side to this card, where I think they are trying new things, like maybe new workouts. Maybe she's looking at a fresh wardrobe, a different hairstyle, the sort of things a lot of us have been doing lately, as many of us have had extra time, more than normal in our lives, as things have been put on hold for a while by the governments. I do see Josephine being offered a new opportunity, so she may well have been offered this already, and this role is going to really enhance her career. I also see Hero carrying on with his success in acting. So I think both their careers are growing, and I do think travel will be involved for these two. But as for their relationship, they both have strong personalities, so they will, over the long term, both want to be in charge, because they're those types of people, and you can't have two bosses in a relationship. So this could cause them to bicker with each other in the long term. But if they want it to work, they will have to learn give and take to make things go smoothly, and somebody's going to have to compromise. So that is up to them whether it works out because of that. Because usually you get in a relationship someone who wants to be more in charge and someone who's not bothered about that. So that's how it works out. But when you get two people who want to be in charge of the relationship, it does cause arguments. So we'll wait and see with that. So let's see what else we have in the reading. So the next card we have in the reading is the Chariot. Oh, that's a lovely card, with the horse galloping forward. So the message I'm getting here is their relationship will take time to grow and develop. I do think they entered this relationship a bit blindly. As you can see, the horse is actually up in the clouds. So yeah, you know, they didn't think about it first, and it was all because it felt right, you know, and that's okay. You know, they're young and they seem to be just hoping for the best. So it's difficult to say how long this would last, or if things will work out because of their personalities and the long distance. It is dependent on how much time they actually put into it. They could work this out, you know, with their demanding careers. So if they can put the time into it, but they live so far away. So a lot of this is down to them making time for it, because I feel like one of them wants this more than the other one. What I mean is they both want the romance, but one is more emotionally involved than the other one. So I feel it could be Josephine. I just don't feel Hero, you know, he is involved, but it's the commitment issue with him. So yeah, he is emotionally involved as well. They both are, but it's the commitment thing. And I think there is a feeling of is this relationship going anywhere and that's what Josephine's feeling on her side of things. So only time will tell with that, because I feel she's finding it a little bit difficult to steer things the way she wants it to go. And you can see this is a little out of control here, the horse in the picture. So yeah, but all the same, they both feel they share a strong connection, and they feel they make each other stronger because they are very supportive of each other. But Josephine wants more, I feel. So that's why it could go either way, because Hero will have to decide sooner or later if he wants to make more of this or not. And I just think it's because of distance and careers getting in the way. So they've got to decide. I do think the other thing, yeah, I'm sensing with Josephine and Hero is they are very driven types of people within their careers, and this relationship, you know, was taking second place up till lately with this world situation happening. I think they've had time to reflect on their relationship. So this card also relates to once a secure foundation has been established in their romance, it could have a lot of potential. The potential's there for it to go long term, if they work at it and give each other some individual space, but also leave enough time for the relationship. So we'll wait and see. So this next card is the Four of Wands. So this is a positive card to turn up in the reading. It means that they find comfort in each other's company. I do feel that Josephine sees Hero as someone she could have a long-term relationship with. It also indicates they have some feelings for each other. So this might turn into something long-term over time. Because what I'm getting is they're really attracted to each other. There's a real magnetic pull between these two, so that's good for them. They're compatible in a lot of ways, but there's just this who's going to be in charge with the relationship and the distance thing. But for now, it's quite a new romance that they are just trying to grow, and I feel they are seeing how it goes and if they are compatible in the long run, and that's always good to do this. So this could mean they might set up home together. They may well move in together in time if they work at this relationship, because they can both be stubborn and argumentative, because they're those same type of people in that way. But you know, a lot of couples have ups and downs, and they have long-term things and manage to work it out. So it just depends, because they're young. So anyway, just to recap, Josephine and Hero were just work colleagues and then became friends, and then they have grown even closer as friends, which then turned into a romance, and they're trying to grow that between them. But distance is a thing for these two, and they are trying to grow a long distance relationship, which you know, that's one of the hardest things in the world to do, when they both have busy careers, and it's not like they're in the same country and the different ends of the country. They're actually in different countries that are a real long way away. So I hope it all goes well for them. And that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. So bye for now.